I'm going to take another look at the new default theme 2024 in WordPress. I have installed the beta 4. This can probably be updated now to the newest RC. Update to RC version 2. So we'll be looking at the newest 2024 theme, and I'll see how that is designed or how it's put together, basically. Okay, so then it should be done in a moment here. Okay, so we're going to go to the editor, and here you can see it's loading. It takes about maybe 13-14 seconds from what I looked at it earlier to load the editor here. So let's look at the templates, and let's go to all archives. I'm just kind of basically going through the templates here and just gonna see what has been used. So this, I can see there's a lot of space here in the top. And does that mean, yeah, it's a padding here? Okay, so these are actually different controls from what I'm used to. This is, look, the padding looks different, and we don't pull it along a line here. Now it's gonna drop down. That's new for me. And let's see here, and we have then a group, a query loop here, and these are then image is curved. So we can see, let's see here, we can see the, let's see if we can see the curve here, radius. There's a bottom padding here as well. So this is kind of like different. I guess they're just kind of following consistency from how typography has been working. I'm not sure if I like this or not. This takes more space, but maybe, I don't know. Okay, so we have this, and I want to look at basically the radius of the featured image. I'm not able to see it here right now. And let's see, where is the radius? I'm not able to see it. Border. Here's the radius, and the radius looks like here is not on because it's nothing here. Okay. So that's one thing that I've kind of noticed. I'm going to go to another page. Let's go to blog home. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have basically a group, and then we have a stack of these top each other. Image also curved here. So here this radius does not show that it is curved. Because when something's done in the design, it would be nice to have it seen here in the radius. So we have this. Okay, here's a little tiny spacer. Here's then the stack again. So we have columns here, a bunch of columns inside our group. So we're gonna go. I'm going down here. This for me looks like a media block. It's not. It is a column. And these are in columns. And I don't know what that thing here is. Heading. There's this icon here, the snowflake thing. I don't know what that is. With asterisk. Okay, so this is kind of new for me. The style here. So we have the lists. With the check mark here, and then we have the image here on the side also curved, and again the radius is not showing for that. So these are not media blocks containing all the images. These are then columns. There's a lot of focus on columns in this theme. So here's again, there's a column for this area. So this is then using stack on top of each other. It would be actually better to use a media and text block. So to replace that with a media and text, just having a text inside here and then the image. So I'm going to see what this looks like on the front page here. Let's see if I can view, don't remember right now if I can view actually the blog page. No, I cannot view that directly. Let's see again. No. So okay, we can go back out of here again. Blog home. How about index? I believe I am using the index. It's a little bit slow to load. Here it uses the query then. As I said earlier, there's all this padding up top here. Here you can probably use a spacer below the heading and the heading. The header and the heading could use a spacer in between instead of. Okay, but that's just different preference. Okay, so we're gonna go to next. That was index, page no title. So okay, that's fine. Here we then have the stack again. Okay, and page no title, page with sidebar, page with white image. I'm not sure all of these are actually needed, but okay. Page with sidebar. Here again, there is the column. How about using, okay, so there's a column sidebar here. It could use maybe just a margin on the side here, but it has an empty column instead. I think I would design things just a little bit differently how it is here. This column I probably use 2 columns instead of 3. Instead of an empty column here, I would just use a margin on the side here. It's having this not there at all. Okay, that was page with sidebar, page with wide image. And then here we see it again, it's curved. And it's not curved in radius here. So content block. So we have then columns, title, and columns here. Okay, that's fine. And let's see what else here. Page 404. This is just not found. Okay, that's fine as it is. How about just general pages? It includes the title then. Here it is a spacer. Here it's a title. So this is not really consistent, I would say. One earlier it had a margin, or I think it was padding above the title and the heading. Here uses spacer. So it'd be nice to actually go through and look at how things are done to make it as consistent as possible, and with different things here. It is in the RC, so it's probably too late for that now, but it just kind of looks at the general layout, how things are done. Single post, let's look at single posts here. So in general, 2024 looks really nice, how it's done. And here we have a group then, title below here. It looks like a padding above than the featured image. Padding here, and there is some padding here below before it goes to the title inside the group. So in general, it is a nice looking theme. Just from my experience, I would probably do things just a little bit different, but that is just different preferences, how things are done. So let's look at the single post with sidebar. Here we have the sidebar area then. And we have the avatar about the author. So this is then a regular heading. Author biography is then a special block. It will take from whatever has been added on the site for this author. And avatar for the author, about the author, some okay. Popular categories. And this is then the categories list, useful links, and then we have comments here, and let's see, comments area here. So yeah, it looks good. I'm gonna go to the front page now, just gonna see what we have here. This is just my test site. So let's see if we can go to this is just kind of how about it, just some modifications I've done. So so these pages do not exist then. That's fine. This is not really the default. It's just something I've kind of played with earlier, so it looks a little bit different. But all in all, it looks pretty good.